Guys, what's good? Kristen back here again, and today I'm going to give you a chapter review of One Piece 932, The Shogun and the Courtesan. Let's just jump right into it. So, it literally kicks off again from last week with Robin getting interrogated by the ninjas from the Hidden Leaf village from Naruto, the Oniwabanshu crew. I'm kidding. Yeah, it's still the ninjas interrogating her. There's 11 of them, and basically the leader is saying, "What are you doing here? Like, you should be upstairs party with the people. You've only got one chance to tell us what are you doing here. Basically, if you tell us the truth, you die quicker pain. If you tell us a lie, we will torture you." So basically, she's gonna die no matter what. That that's it. So anyway, they try to so Robin explains to what she's doing there, and she goes, "Oh, she's an ox tree boy. She's searching the money circulation here in the palace." And they try to capture her, but obviously, what people expected last week, it's a clone of her. It's her power basically. It's just another clone of Robin. When they try to kill her, she turns into flower petals and she runs off, and she goes upstairs, and then she's speaking to Kurozumi Orochi. I'm bad with pronunciations, guys, so just bear with me. Kurozumi Orochi, and he's like, "Oh, Robbie, where did you go?" You know how it's like, he's a perv basically. He's like, "Oh, where did you go? Like, I was looking for you." But she starts making a diversion by saying like, "Oh, so can you tell me about this? It's Onigashima Island. So what about it?" He says to her like, just forget about it. It's just a random island, blah blah blah." But obviously she's trying to make this up because she's trying to hide from the 11 ninjas trying to kill her, because the leader, he deduced that like, if her clone is here, then her body's somewhere around. So guys, you better just start scratching around and searching for her. And she's here like, she's trying to hide, and like, and that big fat ninja was hanging on top of the ceiling, who's so agile, like he's still looking around for her. But basically, yeah, she's trying to escape like that, and she's trying to find a way, and she's trying to find a way to actually get the mansion. She tells Nami and the old Kunoichi, the old ninja lady, that she's been spotted, and she's just trying to give him a high alert that she's been spotted, she's been compromised basically. So yeah, it also skips on to Kurozumi Orochi now ranting on about, thingy, what's her name now? Kozuki's wife, old lady Otoki. I think her name, because there's Otoko. Otoko's a small girl, so it's Otoki, and he's saying that, "Oh, yeah, it's been 20 years now, and the ghosts of Kinemon and Momonosuke are meant to be coming for me, and it's the 9 red scabbards, blah blah blah." And people are thinking like he's crazy, like, what's he talking about? But it actually truth. He's actually speaking the truth, because Luffy, like, he said it as well, like in the chapter, like the Yokozuna was attacked by Luffy, that big fat sumo, and Sanji just kicked his asses. Now Kyoshiro's like I think henchman's asses. Now he's fighting page 1, and I like the fact as well that Kyoshiro's like, but Kinomo, he's telling them like to do all these plans and to be noisy, but Kino was telling them the complete difference. It's like, "Guys, you need to be quiet. You need to act like you're civilians around here, because we want to draw too much attention to yourselves." And Kirishima was saying the complete opposite to what Kino was saying, and that's the part where actually got me. Like in this chapter, it's actually really killing me as well, because like the amount of contradictions that's been going on like in this chapter, because literally like Kyoshi was like, "Oh, he's telling them like to like cause havoc, blah blah blah," but obviously Kinomo was not telling them that. He's telling them the opposite. He's like, "Keep on the down low, don't attract too much attention to yourself, and just act like literally act normal." But you know how Luffy's crew's like, they'll do the complete opposite to what Kinemon and was telling them. So basically, when Kurozumi Orochi mentions that, he's like, "I saw Oden die with my own 2 eyes. And I saw his wife as well die, but that little brat Momonosuke got away." And Komurasaki goes, she gasps, confirmation, Lady Hiyori. I knew that it was Lady Hiyori since 926, chapter 926, when Momonosuke was training, and he was telling what's her name now? I keep Otama. He's telling Otama like, oh yeah, my sister must be 26 years old and he's practicing, and yeah, this is a confirmation now because like she reacted and she was like, you. Of course, like why would Oda put that into a chapter? But yeah, it's obviously a confirmation that it's the Lady Hiyori, Kurosaki's Lady Hiyori. But while Kurozumi Orochi is ranting on about all this, right? People are keeping in like he's crazy, like he's at it again. He's talking about this crazy talk. Like, why does he keep talking about these when these people died 20 years ago and we keep killing like his retainers? But there's one little small girl. We met her before. She loves to laugh. You know, Otoko. She loves to laugh, and she's in the background. She's like, look at him. He's talking so much crap. She's laughing, just like, but everyone's laughing at him, and he's talking so much nonsense. And Orochi literally gets pissed off about this. He draws his sword out. He's like, who's laughing at me? Who's laughing at me? And he sees like a small girl taking a mick, you know, like in his own body. And he's like, I'm the Shogun, rah, rah, rah. You know, with the big head and the little ponytail I had with the crown. He's like, I'm the Shogun around here. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna like slice her down. And people are like, no, she's just a little small girl. And one of the calls and goes, she's just a small girl and she laughs at anything. We know that Otoko laughs at literally anything. She got her sober splashed on the floor. She's still laughing at that, you know. But yeah, literally, it's Orochi. He does not like people laughing at him and he tries to swing at her. Kurosaki obviously steps in the way, slaps him, and that pisses him off basically. And Orochi's like, so you're not gonna be my wife. Then a conversation goes on. He transformed into his Yamato no Orochi form, and a lot of people were speculating that it's gonna be useless. It's gonna be like little dangly, like little dragon things, but it's actually pretty badass. I like that form. It's actually a pretty cool form, you know. Let's hope that like it actually has some power to it because the form looks cool, except for that one head where it's actually like his head and he. That one head looks stupid, but the rest of them they look actually pretty badass, like actual like real dragons, you know, like it looks like an actual like devil fruit, and it's not an artificial one. It really looks like that. And when I was reading this as well, I was like, damn, like people were expecting like this little this little dangling heads, like silver heads and like little like drawn on heads, like how like a Kanjuro does like his artwork, you know. But it's actually a pretty badass form. But this is where the chapter ends, and Kyoshiro he's drawing his sword as well because he's preparing for trouble too. But yeah, that's how the chapter ends, guys. It was a pretty solid chapter, you know. It was just building the more of the personality of how people see Kurozumi or Orochi, because with the kids in the previous chapters, they saw him as like this two sword style badass. Wow, like his own like rat hand. People see him as like some crazy old man talking about the past, but he's actually correct about that because they're still alive, you know, and they still think that he's crazy. But this was a really solid chapter, guys. It's not on picograms, you know. A picograms chapter is an epic chapter. This was like picograms is here, right? A picogram is like is a 10 out of 10. This is like a six, you know, it's a 6.5 ish kind of chapter. It was a pretty decent chapter. It was cool. We also got to see Kurozumi Orochi's Yamato Orochi form, which is BA badass. Guys, tell me what you thought about the chapter in the comments below. If you like this video to what I have to say and you dealt with my stuttering, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs it down. Show your opinion, guys. Preston signing out. Peace.